Research shows that we lose up to 3% of our muscle mass every single year after the age of 60 if we don't actively maintain it. This isn't just about looking weaker. It's about losing balance, mobility, and the ability to live independently. Many people don't realize the seriousness of this decline until they experience their first major fall or struggle with basic tasks like standing up from a chair or climbing stairs. What most people aren't told is that this decline can be slowed, and in many cases reversed, through targeted exercise. There are 5 specific movements, simple, powerful, and safe, that help restore strength and stability. They don't require a gym or expensive equipment, and they can be adapted for anyone, even those with joint pain or limited flexibility. These exercises act as a protective shield against age-related weakness, improving not just physical strength but also confidence and independence. Done consistently, they can help maintain the quality of life well into later years. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend hitting that button and turning on the notification bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you find this video helpful, please type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 and let me know how I can make better content for you. Let's start with the first exercise, the glute bridge. This movement reactivates your glutes, one of the first muscle groups to weaken with age, and plays a key role in preventing falls and supporting mobility. Exercise 1. Glute bridge. When it comes to maintaining stability and independence after 60, your glute muscles play a bigger role than most people realize. These muscles are the foundation for balance, walking, climbing stairs, and even something as simple as standing up from a chair. Unfortunately, the glutes are often the first to weaken with age, especially if we spend too much time sitting. Weak glutes don't just make everyday tasks harder, they shift pressure to your lower back and knees, increasing the risk of pain and falls. The glute bridge is one of the safest and most effective exercises to reactivate and strengthen this essential muscle group. Medical studies, including research from the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity, have shown that activating the glutes and hamstrings can restore stability, improve posture, and reduce strain on the spine and joints. How to perform a glute bridge. Lie flat on your back with your knees bent and feet hip-width apart, flat on the floor. Keep your arms at your sides, palms down. Take a deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale slowly through your mouth, press through your heels and lift your hips toward the ceiling. Squeeze your glutes tightly at the top and keep your core engaged. Hold for 2 to 3 seconds before lowering your hips back to the ground while inhaling. Aim for 8 to 12 repetitions, and complete 2 to 3 sets, 2 or 3 times a week. If lifting your hips fully is difficult, start with smaller movements. Raise your hips just a few inches and gradually increase the height as your strength improves. You can also perform the bridge with a rolled towel or small cushion between your knees to encourage proper alignment and muscle engagement. Common mistakes to avoid. Don't arch your lower back or push with your spine. Let your glutes and hamstrings do the work. Avoid flaring your ribs or holding your breath. Another frequent mistake is letting the knees fall outward or inward. Keep them aligned with your hips throughout the movement. Done consistently and with proper form, the glute bridge not only strengthens your lower body but also builds the foundation for safer walking, better posture, and increased independence. It's a small movement that delivers a surprisingly powerful payoff. Exercise 2. Squats. Among all the exercises for seniors, the squat stands out as a core movement for building lower body and core strength. Think about it. Every time you sit down or stand up, climb stairs, or pick something off the floor, you're essentially performing a squat. Strengthening the muscles that power these everyday actions, mainly your quadriceps, glutes, hamstrings, and core, directly translates into better balance, mobility, and independence. Scientific studies have consistently shown the benefits of squats for older adults. A 2014 study published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that regular squat training significantly improves functional strength and reduces the risk of falls among seniors. In fact, by strengthening the legs and core, squats help stabilize the entire body and protect the joints, making daily movements safer and more efficient. How to perform a safe squat. Start by standing with your feet about shoulder width apart, with your toes slightly turned outward. Keep your chest lifted, shoulders relaxed, and core gently engaged. Imagine you're about to sit into an invisible chair. Push your hips back first, then bend your knees slowly while keeping your weight evenly distributed through your heels. Lower yourself only as far as is comfortable, ideally until your thighs are parallel to the ground. Inhale as you descend. As you rise back to the starting position, exhale and squeeze your glutes to return to standing. Aim for 8 to 12 repetitions, 2 to 3 sets. If a full squat feels challenging, start with a supported version. Use a sturdy chair, sit down slowly and then rise with control, focusing on engaging your leg muscles instead of using your hands for support. Another option is the wall squat. Lean your back against a wall, slide down into a seated position, hold for 5 to 10 seconds, and then push yourself back up. Both variations are easier on the knees and help build confidence and strength. Common mistakes and how to fix them. Avoid letting your knees collapse inward. They should always track in line with your toes. Don't let your heels lift off the ground. Keep the weight through your heels to maintain stability. Another frequent error is rounding the back or leaning too far forward. Keep your spine neutral and your chest open. Lastly, don't rush. Controlled movements are safer and more effective. When performed correctly and consistently, squats are not just an exercise but a daily investment in strength, balance, and independence that will serve you for years to come. Exercise 3. Calf raise. Your calves are often called the body's second heart, and for good reason. Every time these muscles contract, they help pump blood back up toward your heart, improving circulation in your lower body. As we age, reduced movement and weaker calf muscles can lead to swelling, discomfort, and even more serious issues like varicose veins or blood clots. Strengthening your calves through calf raises is a simple yet powerful way to keep your legs healthy and your steps strong. By practicing calf raises regularly, you not only enhance blood flow but also improve ankle stability and walking power. These small but mighty muscles are essential for pushing off the ground with every step and for absorbing impact when your feet hit the floor. Strengthening them can reduce the risk of tripping, improve overall balance, and make walking or climbing stairs easier. How to perform a calf raise. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart. If you need support, lightly hold onto the back of a chair, a countertop, or a wall. Slowly lift your heels off the ground, rising up onto the balls of your feet. Hold this position for 2 seconds while exhaling, then lower your heels back down with control as you inhale. Start with 10 to 15 repetitions for 2 to 3 sets, resting 30 seconds between sets. Perform this exercise 2 to 3 times a week. As you build strength, try performing the exercise on one leg at a time to increase the challenge. Another option is to use a low step or stair. Stand with the balls of your feet on the edge, let your heels drop slightly below the step, then lift up as high as you can. This extended range of motion intensifies the workout and further strengthens the calves. In just a few minutes, calf raises can help reduce swelling, improve circulation, and restore confidence in every step you take. Exercise 4. Scapular retraction. Poor posture is one of the most common issues as we get older. Hours spent sitting or looking down at phones and books can cause the shoulders to round forward, leading to upper back tension, neck pain, and even reduced lung capacity. Scapular retraction exercises directly target the muscles of the upper back, especially the rhomboids and mid-trapezius, helping to correct hunched posture, improve shoulder stability, and reduce discomfort in the neck and upper spine. How to perform with a resistance band. Sit or stand with your spine tall and core lightly engaged. Hold a light to medium resistance band with both hands, palms facing down, at chest height. Your elbows should be bent at about 90 degrees and close to your sides. Inhale through your nose to prepare. As you exhale, slowly pull the band apart while focusing on squeezing your shoulder blades together, as if you're trying to pinch a pencil between them. Hold the squeeze for 2 seconds, then gently release to the starting position as you inhale. Aim for 8 to 12 controlled repetitions for 2 to 3 sets, 2 or 3 times per week. Move slowly and with intention. This exercise is about quality, not speed. Focus on feeling the upper back muscles engage rather than using your arms or traps. It's better to perform fewer repetitions with good form than to rush through them. Common mistakes to avoid. Do not shrug your shoulders toward your ears or tense your neck. Keep your shoulders down and relaxed while letting the shoulder blades glide naturally. Avoid arching your lower back or jerking the band. With regular practice, scapular retraction helps open the chest, strengthens the upper back, and encourages an upright posture. Over time, this simple movement can relieve stiffness, reduce pain, and restore the ability to move comfortably and confidently. Exercise 5. Wall push-up. Push-ups are one of the most effective ways to strengthen the upper body, but traditional floor push-ups can put too much strain on the wrists, shoulders, and lower back, especially for older adults. The wall push-up is a safe and highly effective alternative. It strengthens the chest, shoulders, triceps, and core while minimizing pressure on the joints. By practicing this movement, you not only build upper body power but also improve posture and overall stability for daily activities like lifting groceries or opening heavy doors. How to perform a wall push-up. Stand about an arm's length away from a wall. Place your hands flat on the wall at shoulder height and shoulder width apart. Keep your body in a straight line from head to heels, engaging your core gently. Inhale as you bend your elbows and lean your chest toward the wall, keeping your neck neutral and your gaze slightly downward. Exhale as you push back to the starting position. Begin with 8 to 10 repetitions for 2 to 3 sets, and increase the reps as you gain strength. Once the wall push-up feels easy, move to an inclined push-up using a sturdy table, countertop, or bench. The next step is the knee push-up on the floor, which requires more upper body and core engagement. Finally, for those with greater strength and balance, progress to the standard floor push-up. Key tips and mistakes to avoid. Do not flare your elbows out too wide. They should form about a 45-degree angle from your body to protect your shoulders. Avoid letting your hips sag or rise too high, as this reduces core engagement and can strain the lower back. Always maintain a slow, controlled pace rather than rushing through the movement. With consistent practice, wall push-ups provide a safe, scalable way to build upper body strength, protect your joints, and boost confidence in your everyday movements. Balance training. Heel-to-toe walk. Maintaining good balance is critical for older adults because most falls happen during simple, everyday movements like turning around or stepping off a curb. As we age, the small stabilizing muscles in the feet, ankles, and hips tend to weaken, while our sense of body position, called proprioception, also declines. Regular balance training, like the heel-to-toe walk, helps rebuild these abilities, reducing the risk of falls and improving overall confidence when moving. How to perform the heel-to-toe walk. Stand tall with your shoulders relaxed and your core gently engaged. Extend your arms slightly out to the sides for support if needed. Step forward by placing the heel of your front foot directly in front of the toes of your back foot, as if you are walking on a tightrope. Keep your gaze forward, not down at your feet. Take 10 to 20 slow, controlled steps forward. Pause, then carefully turn around and walk back in the same way. Safety tips and variations. If you feel unsteady, practice near a wall or countertop for light support. To make the exercise more challenging, try closing your eyes for a few seconds or walking on a soft surface like a yoga mat. With consistent practice, this simple exercise can dramatically improve balance, coordination, and stability. When it comes to building strength and maintaining independence as we age, one truth stands out. Consistency beats intensity. It's not about pushing yourself to exhaustion or doing complicated workouts. It's about showing up, moving your body regularly, and respecting your limits while still challenging your muscles. Just a few minutes each day, practiced steadily over time, can create profound changes in how you feel and move. The 5 exercises we've covered, glute bridges, squats, calf raises, scapular retractions, wall push-ups, and the heel-to-toe walk, form a balanced foundation for your entire body. Together, they target the key muscle groups that support your posture, stability, and daily function. More importantly, these exercises can help prevent falls, reduce joint pain, and improve your quality of life well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Think of your health as your most valuable investment. The time and effort you put into these simple movements today will pay dividends for years to come, allowing you to walk with confidence, live independently, and enjoy every moment with your loved ones. So, start small, stay consistent, and trust the process. Remember, it's never too late to take care of your body. Each repetition, each step forward, is a step toward a stronger, healthier, and more vibrant you.